The silver screen has long been a canvas for dreamers and daredevils, but few have painted it with the audacious strokes of Eddie Murphy. From the smoky stages of stand-up comedy to the blockbuster empires he built, Murphy's career is a testament to reinvention, resilience, and raw, unbridled talent. Now, as the calendar flips toward 2026, the American Film Institute has bestowed upon him its highest accolade, the AFI Life Achievement Award. This isn't just a pat on the back, it's a coronation, recognizing 5 decades of influence that have shaped comedy, drama, and everything in between. The ceremony, set for April 18th at the Dolby Theatre, arrives mere weeks after Murphy's 65th birthday, a milestone that feels less like an ending and more like the overture to his next act. At its core, the AFI Life Achievement Award is the Oscars' more contemplative cousin, honoring not a single performance but a lifetime's body of work. Murphy joins an elite pantheon, legends like Alfred Hitchcock, Jack Nicholson, and Meryl Streep, whose contributions have enriched the cultural tapestry of America. For Murphy, this nod is particularly poignant. He becomes only the 4th black artist to receive it, following in the footsteps of Sidney Poitier, whose dignified poise broke barriers, Morgan Freeman, the voice of wisdom incarnate, and Denzel Washington, the brooding intensity personified. It's a lineage that underscores Murphy's trailblazing role, not just as a performer, but as a cultural disruptor who injected irreverence into an industry often starved for it. Kathleen Kennedy, the AFI board chair and a powerhouse producer behind Star Wars and Jurassic Park, captured the essence in her announcement. Murphy, she declared, is an American icon and a trailblazing force in the art forms of film, television, and stand-up comedy. Her words resonate because they've been earned through sweat and satire. Across 5 decades, she continued, his enduring impact on our culture has inspired artists and audiences alike. It's hyperbole only if you ignore the facts. Billions in box office receipts, Emmys, Golden Globes, and a comedy special that redefined late-night television. The proceeds from the tribute, fittingly, will fuel the AFI's education and arts programs, ensuring Murphy's spark ignites the next generation. To trace Murphy's arc is to chart the evolution of American humor itself. It begins in Brooklyn's Bushwick neighborhood, where a young Eddie honed his craft in local clubs, mimicking icons like Richard Pryor while forging his own voice. By 1980, at just 19, he exploded onto Saturday Night Live, transforming the sketch show into a launchpad for his kinetic energy. His Gumby impression? A rubbery riot that bent the rules of puppetry. Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood? A subversive flip of Sesame Street, where the lessons were laced with street-smart swagger. SNL wasn't a job. It was alchemy, turning Murphy's outsider fire into mainstream gold. During hiatuses, he dipped into film and the results were seismic. Consider 1982's 48 Hours, a gritty buddy cop flick that paired him with Nick Nolte. Murphy's Hamchester, a fast-talking convict with a philosopher's wit, stole every scene, proving comedians could thrive in drama's shadows. It grossed over $100 million on a shoestring budget, signaling Hollywood's hunger for his brand of chaos. Then came Trading Places, the 1983 farce that skewered Wall Street's excess with surgical precision. As Billy Ray Valentine, a hustler turned tycoon, Murphy delivered lines that still echo, "I'm a street-smart guy but I'm no idiot." Dan Aykroyd's aristocratic foil provided perfect contrast, but it was Murphy's improvisational flair, born from stand-up's unforgiving stage, that elevated it to classic status. Critics raved, audiences roared. Suddenly, Eddie Murphy wasn't just funny, he was bankable. The 80s were his empire-building era, a blur of sequels, originals, and unapologetic ambition. Beverly Hills Cop arrived like a Molotov cocktail to the action genre. Axel Foley, the Detroit cop loose in LA's sheen, was Murphy unfiltered, quips flying faster than bullets, dance moves defying physics. The film's theme, Harold Faltermeyer's synth-driven groove, became an anthem, while its $300 million haul spawned a franchise that's outlived trends. Murphy didn't stop there. Beverly Hills Cop 2 doubled down on the formula, adding Bridget Nielsen's Amazonian villainy and more explosive set pieces. Coming to America, 1988, showcased his dramatic chops, as Prince Akeem's fish-out-of-water quest for love blended romance, satire, and soulful depth. Whoopi Goldberg and James Earl Jones rounded out a cast that felt like a cultural summit, but Murphy's dual roles, from regal heir to burger-flipping everyman, cemented his versatility. As the 90s dawned, Murphy pivoted toward family fare, a savvy move that broadened his appeal without diluting his edge. The Nutty Professor, 1996, a loose riff on Jerry Lewis's classic, saw him embody 7 characters in one rotund patriarch, mom, dad, brothers, all with distinct dialects and dysfunctions. It was prosthetic wizardry meets comedic genius, raking in $273 million and earning an Oscar nod for makeup. Dr. Dolittle, 1998, followed, with Murphy voicing animals in a live-action romp that charmed kids and parents alike. His turn as the beleaguered vet, chatting with Eddie the dog voiced by Chris Rock, was pure escapism, proving he could anchor whimsy without winking too hard. Shrek, 2001, added animation immortality. Donkey's Motormouth Motor was Murphy at his most manic, a sidekick whose heart outshone the ogre's roar. Mulan's Mushu and Daddy Daycare's chaotic daycare dad extended this vein, turning Murphy into a household name for multiple generations. Yet, Murphy's path wasn't linear, it zigzagged through valleys that tested his mettle. The early 2000s brought flops like Pluto Nash and Norbit, where self-parody edged into caricature. Personal scandals, high-profile breakups, tabloid scrutiny, threatened to eclipse his talent. But Murphy, ever the phoenix, rose with deliberate choices. Dreamgirls, 2006, a soul-stirring musical, earned him a Best Supporting Actor Oscar nomination for his portrayal of James "Thunder" Early, a Motown star unraveling under fame's weight. It was a vulnerable turn, stripping away the laughs to reveal the man beneath. Mr. Church, 2016, offered quiet gravitas as a caregiver to a motherless family, while Dolomite Is My Name, 2019, was meta magic. Murphy as Rudy Ray Moore, the blaxploitation pioneer whose DIY hustle mirrored his own. Directed by Craig Brewer, it was a love letter to underdogs, with Murphy's infectious zeal reminding everyone why he endures. Today at 64, Murphy's pace has slowed, but his fire burns steady. Coming to America 2021, reunited the Zamunda crew to boisterous effect, while the Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. reboot, streaming on Netflix, proves the well never runs dry. He's selective now, mentoring talents like his daughter Bria in You People 2023, blending family legacy with fresh narratives. The AFI honor arrives at an inflection point. Post-pandemic Hollywood craves icons who bridge eras, and Murphy with his unyielding authenticity fits the bill.